The Tony Award-winning musical The Wiz took the world by storm when it premiered on Broadway. I can't believe this. In 1975.
By storm? By tornado.
Oh, by tornado. Took the world by tornado. This retelling, if you don't know it, of The Wizard of Oz, traditionally performed by an all-black cast, is known for its iconic score filled with soul, gospel, rock, and funk, and also a late 70s movie. We're not going to talk about that. It's back touring across America for the first time in 40 years. The musical's national tour is currently on stage at the Hobby Center for the Performing Arts through Sunday, May 4th. With us now to tell us all about The Wiz is The Wiz himself, Alan Mingo Jr. Hello there, Alan.
Hello, how's it going?
It is going great. I was watching the show last night. I was there in the theater with you all, and I was thinking to myself, I think this is the 6th time I have seen The Wiz live on stage, including a revival with Stephanie Mills, who originated the role of Dorothy back in the 70s. And Hinton Battle was on one of our shows years ago, and all I could talk to him about was playing the Scarecrow. I am thrilled to have you here with us, and The Wiz is a wow.
Oh, thank you for coming last night.
It's great. It's this new production of it. And for folks that don't know, it's been the script has been updated slightly with the help of Amber Ruffin, who we know from Late Night with Seth Meyers, which gives a little edge to the script that makes it a lot more fun. Your first encounter with The Wiz was when?
Well, I saw the movie. Usually people are introduced either through the Broadway version like you, but mine was the movie. I had no idea the Broadway version was
Oh,
out there.
really?
No. And so actually when I got to college and I auditioned for The Wiz, I wound up getting the Yellow Brick Road. And I said, what in the heck is that? Like, am I playing a tree? I get to college to major in acting and I'm playing a road? So that's when I understood that there were two different versions.
Yeah.
And with our version, we wind up doing a little bit of both. We took a lot of things from the movie, and we took a lot of things from the Broadway show and blended them together, which is why I'm so proud of bringing this around the country on its 50th year anniversary.
Oh, my, I didn't do the math. 50 years. That's amazing. It's been around that long.
50 years. And because there's such fans on each side, that's why we blended it.
Well, you did a beautiful merge of the two, and you've got a couple of the numbers that were made for the film, which are seamlessly folded into the Broadway show. Yeah. I really...
You caught that, though. I'm glad you did.
Oh, yeah. I'm a big fan of this program. I'm curious, though, your thoughts and feelings, and as you play the character of The Wiz, the Wizard, do you look at Wicked, and does that, the storyline that they're sharing there, give you a different slant on how to play this character, or do you totally ignore that canon?
Okay, I want to watch that, but I don't want to get anyone sending me messages. I have not seen Wicked.
Really?
You brave soul to admit
That's
that.
my guess.
For
So
you.
sorry. I saw the original Broadway show when it came out years ago, but I have not seen the new version of Wicked. I will. But for me, this is my third time doing The Wiz that was supposed to go to Broadway. The third one actually won. The other two, we were trying to take out the slang. The other one, we tried to do very classical. So I'm very well versed in what was done in the movie and what was done originally on Broadway.
Hey, Alan,
Those were my prototypes.
Yeah.
I'll help you out, Alan. It's Frank Billingsley. I did see Wicked, and I didn't like it. So I'm the only person that didn't like it in America.
Alan, good news. Alan, good news. No one's.
DMs.
I was going to say, Alan, good news. No one's going to be writing to you now. They're all going to be writing to Frank about that one.
Perfect. Thank you for that.
I'm curious, too, when you take on a role like The Wiz, who is he to you?
Well, it really depends on the script. So, I didn't realize there was a new script until the first day of rehearsal.
Oh.
I was prepared with all of my lines memorized from the old version of The Wiz, the classic version. It wasn't until I got into rehearsal that someone says, someone told me, did you read the new script? And I lost my mind. I went home and read the new script, and I'm sort of a musical purist.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a little upset. So there's some detailed conversations me and the director and the writer were having about why are we playing the Wiz this way.
Yeah.
So I had to sort of create a character for the words that were written, which would made it easier for me because now I wasn't saying the same words as Andres the Shield. I was literally creating something of my own. And the director wanted to make this version for her two young women. She didn't want adults entering into Dorothy's life, always giving them the answer.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes adults will promise something and then they don't follow through. So with my Wiz, there's no redeeming quality. He literally asked them to kill a witch. And then when they come back and say, hey, we come back to get what you promised, he's like, well, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Thanks for helping me out.
And I know people are going to wonder about the changes that there are in it. Frank is even asking me about that. And it's more that it updates. I mean, I'm a purist like you are, and it didn't bother me. Usually it bothers me when people rework a book. But this was done, I thought, in a very sensitive, thoughtful way, except for kill the witch, not bring me her broom. You want her killed. And then Dorothy's like, all right, I'll go murder her.
I'll do it.
That was interesting.
It's a little strong.
It is.
To ask a little girl, how old is Dorothy supposed to be in this whole thing? Like 10 or 11 or 12? I mean, old enough to run away from home, but young enough to, I don't know.
They made her more of a teenager-ish, but you're right. She just... Okay, I'll go kill the witch.
I'll just end up in juvie.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to kill this segment only because we're getting to the top of the hour. I think I know you got to get going because you're the Wiz. But love the show. Happy you folks are here in town with it. And I hope everyone gets a chance to see it. It's a nice retelling of a story you may be extremely familiar with, but you bring some new, interesting things out in the show that I think will open it up to a new audience yet again.
Thank you so much. That's our hope.
Thank you.